welcome back. It's Money Monday edition of Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV. I'm John Tobacco taking you through a second hour today, and it's like a double your pleasure day on a Money Monday when we mix it up. We do all the great stuff we always do. And now in the second hour, not only we talk to you about your portfolio and your stocks and what you should be looking for, but you know what? We were talking all last week about Trump's comments about rodent and rat-infested Baltimore, and we had the Orkin survey up there. Orkin, the nationwide pest and rodent control company, they have Baltimore at number 8 in the top 50 rattiest cities. And you know what? When you want to clean something up, because Representative Congressman Cummings wants to spend more of his time going after Donald Trump than he does fixing up his own district, and you need some great American patriots to come in and do the work the congressman won't do for his own district. And joining us today on a Money Monday Liquid Lunch, my money's on this guy. It's John Rourke. They call him the traveling trash man. He's in the waste removal business. He's down in Jupiter, Florida, but he's taking one of his big old trash hauling trucks, and they're going to make a road trip all the way up to Baltimore and start cleaning the streets. John, thanks for joining us today on Liquid Lunch.
Thanks for having me.
So, Johnny, give our audience a little bit of background on what you've been doing in the waste removal business and why you're taking your team up to Baltimore with Operation Baltimore Cleanup. Sure.
So I'm a retired Army veteran. I retired in 2015, and I got into the garbage business. Started out doing valet trash in smaller communities. And then I turned that into almost 7,000 homes in the Orlando area. So on this particular job that we're looking to do, I partnered with a couple of companies local to me and then one not so local. Partnered with a company called All Star Aggregates and another company called Maggio Environmental Services, and then also a friend of mine that's a retired veteran as well. He owns a company called Gruntworks Clothing. And so what we're doing is we're heading up to Baltimore, and we're going to go block by block through the Easterwood Park community area, and we're going to pick up any and all trash that we see in the alleys, on the streets, basically going block by block with a garbage truck and garbage men, and trying to get as much as we can on the 15th, 16th, and 17th of this month. So a little later this week, starting on Thursday, you guys are going to mount a convoy led by one of your big trash haulers up there to Baltimore. And this isn't a political thing, right? This is like a people thing. Like, hey, there's garbage in the streets, there's rats. Our establishment government figures aren't doing anything about it. You're bringing up some blue-collar guys, say, hey, here's how we're going to do it. Exactly. So this isn't a political thing for me at all. Although, you know, President Trump with his tweets and shining a light on that area. For me, I have 4 kids. I have a business I'm running. I didn't realize how bad it was in Baltimore until he started tweeting about it, and then it became a really big deal. All the news stations are carrying the story. Social media everyone's talking about it. So I started doing some research on Google. I started searching some hashtags on social media, hashtag West Baltimore, Baltimore, and I started seeing some of the local videos from people that live there. Talking about it themselves, about how bad it is, and I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw the videos with literally streets and streets full of garbage, mattresses, tires, box springs, couches, you name it, it's there. And I couldn't believe that people were living amongst that. So, you know, being in the garbage business, I decided who better than some garbage men to go and collect garbage. So let's get into some of the numbers here. You're going up there with one of those big old garbage trucks. And how much garbage, how many tons of garbage can you pick up with one of those trucks? Well, we can do, it's a 32-yard garbage truck, and it compacts, I think it's 2 to 3 to 1. So we're going to be able to get quite a bit in there. And we're going to make runs to the dump. Graciously, the city of Baltimore is allowing us to store our truck at their facility and also dump at their facility for free. so which is a huge help, obviously. So we're going to make as many trips as we need to. Having a garbage truck, obviously, we can spend more time collecting garbage and putting garbage in the truck instead of having to, go to a dump trailer or something like that and do it that way, where we'd have to make many trips. We might, be able to only have to make 2 trips, but clear many city blocks with the truck.
So if you're watching Liquid Lunch right now and you're anywhere between Jupiter, Florida and Baltimore, and you want to hop on the bandwagon, help your brothers and sisters up there in Baltimore, Johnny Rourke's going to be leading the way with this big old 32-yard garbage truck, and they compressed it 3-to-1, so that's 90 yards. It's just about a football field full of garbage each load. And John, how many tons, when it's all compacted, one truck, how many tons of garbage can we get off the streets for each truckload?
I'm thinking that we're going to be able to do, probably over the course of the 3 days, I'm thinking we're going to probably get 40 to 50 tons of garbage off the streets. That's what we're estimating it at. I know someone had gone up there before and did a day up there in Baltimore just with garbage bags and a dump trailer, and were able to pull 12 tons in one day. So we think that we should easily be able to triple or quadruple that amount of garbage.
So we're looking for at least a football field of garbage per truck, and somewhere around 30 to 40 tons of garbage off the streets. Some on the show, we've been covering this topic for a little while, and some on the show have said that one of the biggest pieces of garbage in Baltimore is the Baltimore Orioles. Can you offer any insights there, how maybe the Orioles can get a little better, starting pitching or a couple of bats?
They're really struggling. I'm a big-time Yankees fan. Let's go Yankees. And we've been beating on them pretty bad this year. So we're actually playing them tonight in New York. So that'll be another beating issued out by the Yankees, hopefully tonight. But we'd love to get them involved. I mean, we'd love to get the Baltimore Orioles to send some players out there, and if they would like to, if they can hear this, if they would be interested in doing that. Obviously, we're looking for as many volunteers as we can to come out there and pick up garbage. Anybody with a landscape company, pressure cleaning company, anything like that can chip in and really make a difference is obviously welcomed.
All right, well, let's keep this lines of communication open. We'll check back with you later in the week. You tell us how it's shaping up, who's joining the party and going to clean up Baltimore with you. We'll be on the lookout for some excessive rats tonight in the Bronx by Yankee Stadium, because the Orioles are there, and you got a great shirt.